Good morning and welcome back. I just got woke up out of a dead sleep for some reason. I was trying to go back to sleep, but something kept telling me I needed to come sit down at this table. So here I am. If you're watching this, here you are. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's shown me love and support. I appreciate you so much. Spirit, what message do you have for us this morning? What would you like to say to us this morning? Can you please put a hedge of protection around us and keep us safe from anything that might try to come against? Help us to channel through the negativity and get through to the pure message coming from you. Okay. I appreciate you. Let's look at this. Let's get a whole new stick. Please give us good, clean energy that's pure. Nothing stuck from the last reading because it was such a heavy reading. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Cleanse and purify this space. Set us apart. Set it apart for your purposes and your purposes only. Holy Spirit, what would you like to say tonight? I knew there was some negative energy, I just didn't know where it was. Thank you for revealing it to me. Scatter my enemies and keep them away. Thank you so very much. Help me to see, hear, speak, and feel only love. Thank you, Spirit. Oh God, I'm still half asleep. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, I think we're ready now. What message do you have for your people tonight, Holy Spirit? What cards do you want to use? Please speak to my heart, speak to my mind. Give me a message from your Spirit. For some reason, I'm being told to start with these. These are surrender cards. Let me shuffle them up. What do we need to surrender? Thank you so very much. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Surrender to what is. And surrender your fear of intimacy. So, somebody doesn't see the world as a beautiful place anymore. There's something blocking you from being able to see. Somebody's very negative. Somebody's got a very negative attitude about, not just about themselves, but about others. The Spirit's encouraging them to surrender to what is and their fear of intimacy. Anything else? Addictions. Surrender your addictions. Somebody's got an addiction and it's causing them to have low self-esteem, essentially. And it's affecting their ability to get close to people. Somebody has blonde hair. Somebody has their fingernails painted black. Somebody's wearing a mask like, I don't even think this person knows themselves. And then on the bottom of the deck, surrender your habit of people pleasing. I can relate to all of this. I've been there myself. Alright, Spirit, where are my angel cards? Here. How are the angels helping this individual? Angel of a soulmate. An angel of help. So, to me, that would be saying that God has put somebody in your life to help you with this. Because addictions affect your mental health. And it could also be affecting your health, your physical health. And then angels are helping you with past issues. Because that's what you have to do. You have to dig through every layer until you get to the core of what's going on with you. Alright, Spirit. What else do you want to say? How are you working in this person's psychic abilities? I had to reach for it and it was stuck to the floor. But I got juggler. See all the things that this person is juggling? Trying to juggle too many things. And the Spirit says, look at what stands out. And this negativity right here is coming from trying to do too much. And I remember when I used to be on heroin, every minute of every day was somehow devoted to getting, finding, and ways of doing more. It was a vicious cycle of getting and finding ways of doing more. And I could have enough heroin to last me another day, but it never failed. I would wake up in the middle of the night not feeling well or convinced that I didn't feel well. And I would do that heroin, and then when I woke up the next morning, I'd be sick, and the chase would be on again. Here I go again. I've got to go find some heroin. And wouldn't have any money, so first I'd have to get the money together and then go get the heroin, which usually involved doing something illegal. And that's what this picture reminds me of. Because there's a clock here, there's money here, there's baby shoes. And, you know, I had children. I was trying to get up in the morning, take care of myself, take care of my children, take care of my home with an addiction in tow. And there's no way you can do that. You have to have some help. Sometimes you have to go to treatment. What other psychic abilities are you using in this individual's life? Baby came out. Or maybe you have a baby and you're trying to juggle this, or maybe you found out you're pregnant. I know myself, I had 3 children, and my second child was born severely addicted to heroin and methadone. She's fine today. She survived and she's doing well. My third child was also born addicted to methadone, and she was weaned off of it in a few weeks with no problems whatsoever. They sent her home with me, and I gave her the medication. But somebody's got some negativity and an addiction, and they're trying to juggle too many things, and they have a baby. You might have found out you're pregnant and you have an addiction. What else, Spirit? The 3 monkeys came out. Using your wisdom or not using your wisdom? Maybe you need a place to live. Maybe you're living from place to place or living on the street. Somebody's going through something. The House card came out. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Rainbows. Spirit's giving you signs. Rainbows. If you're seeing rainbows, Spirit's talking to you. This card, even though it's about wisdom, it also reminds me of that see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And maybe you're tired of seeing, hearing, and speaking about this evil, because addiction becomes addiction gets heavy. It becomes like, it starts out fun. It gives you this self-esteem that you're lacking. It makes the world look like a better place. It makes you have courage to do things you would otherwise not do. But then it makes you have more of these things that you used it to cover up until finally it doesn't work anymore. And maybe it's just not working anymore for you. And now you have a baby. Now you have a child to think about. Anything else you want to say out of these before I put them away, Spirit? White light. White light. Let's see what Spirit's saying about white light. Number 36. Come into the white light and out of the darkness. Come out of the darkness, I think is what Spirit is saying here. Just come out of that darkness. Because addiction is a darkness. Nobody wants to live in that kind of a darkness all the time. Anytime, really. You don't have to live in darkness. Spirit wants us to live in the white light. The universe surrounds you with white light and protection. You have received this card as the universe wants you to know you are protected and loved from above. White light is a universal energy that is available for your protection at will. The angels of the universe reside on the spiritual level, and you have the ability to call them in when and if you need them. So, call in the angels to the white light. This is the protection card of this deck. You're divinely protected while you're going through this. You might be seeing the number 8 infinity signs might be significant to you. Alright, Spirit. If you don't have a baby and this message resonates with you, it resonates. It resonates. I'm not going to say if it don't. I'm just going to leave it at that. Somebody knows what's going on here. I'm hearing the name Subath. Parker. I'm seeing an apartment building. And I'm seeing some people getting out of their car and walking inside this apartment building. Okay, but what else do you want to say to this person? Can you help me, please? What message do you have? What message do you have for this person? We've got the Five of Wands and the High Priestess. The High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. What's the overall tarot energy of this reading? You remember all day today the Devil kept being on the bottom of the deck. I have the High Priestess in reverse and Hermit. Alright, Spirit. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Okay. The Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles sideways. And I have an Earth sign, but it could be any sign. I have an Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away from something that's defeated the hell out of them. Or they're thinking about walking away from it. They might be a Queen of Pentacles. That doesn't have to be your sun sign, though. That could be just representing that this is draining your money. Because this is somebody who's struggling with money right now because of something that they need to walk away from. Clarify what they're walking away from. Something that they've been choosing that's caused them quite a bit of a nightmare. And it has to do with these friends that they can't trust. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Spirit's saying you have a choice about this devil. You have a choice to end this devil and love yourself. Spirit's giving you a choice to end this devil and love yourself. And this devil, we know, represents addiction in this reading. Clarify this Ace of Cups. That Hermit is going to come up somewhere because somebody's going to have to go for treatment. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. Clarify this Ace of Cups. I have the World card and the Empress and Temperance in reverse. So somebody is about to lose their patience with this going around in circles. and they're going to try to start something new that they don't want to do. You don't want to go. You don't want to go get help. And it doesn't look like you're going to. Spirit, why won't they go get this help? Look what came out on top of the Hermit. The Hermit came out on top of the Hermit. Why won't they go get this help? Spirit's like, that's the end of the message. They're not going to go. Why won't they go get this help? Okay. Because they're looking for an opportunity to stop hurting through a relationship. They're looking for an opportunity for this to get better through a relationship. Show me how that might turn out, Spirit. Why is it in reverse? It's an inevitable heartache, but why is it in reverse, Spirit? Please don't let the Death card come out. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Why is this in reverse? Because you just love it. You like being a slave to it. The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. What's it going to take for this person to quit this nonsense? The High Priestess came out sideways. Clarify the High Priestess. Alright, right now you're stuck. And then I have the Moon, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. All in reverse. So this means that there's a lot of darkness and a lot of secrets that are about to be exposed about this person that are going to bring sadness to your life. This person that you're relying on. Clarify this Five of Cups. Clarify this Five of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Clarify this Judgment. Somebody's going to use bad judgment and they're going to leave their family. Where are they going and why are they leaving? And then I have a message. And I'm going to tell them something. Some communication. Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to have some truth. There could be two children involved here. I've got the Page of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords upright, and the Seven of Pentacles upright. Somebody's going to hear something that's going to make them reevaluate how they're dealing with this, because there are children involved here, and then there's another baby on the way. You know, until somebody's ready to give up an addiction, nothing you say is going to help that person. And so there's very little that I can say right now other than I love you and I understand because I've been there. There's nothing more miserable than waking up sick in the middle of the night and having to do a shot of dope, go back to sleep, or maybe not, but then wake up the next morning and have to start the chase all over again. There's nothing worse than that. It's the most vicious cycle you could ever imagine being caught up in. It does look like you're going to have some movement, though, some fast forward movement. And if you live locally, I do have Narcan kits available if you're on IV drugs. I highly suggest that you get to a doctor and see what you can do about getting on some kind of medication management if you're pregnant. Because it is hard and it is dangerous to quit heroin if you're in the middle of a pregnancy. It's dangerous to quit. Let's see if I can get a message out of anything else for you. What would you say out of these cards, Spirit? I think that's a lot. There's regret and somebody's thinking. Somebody's very talented also. Maybe artistically talented, like a musician or a painter. Spirit's working on this. Fifth dimension. Received. Somebody in the fifth dimension, a loved one that's crossed over is working on helping you with this. They're devoted to helping you with this. And I think you're a divine feminine. I've got regret, contemplation, muse, fifth dimension, receive, devotion, and divine feminine. I'm hearing the name Shaman. And I also heard the name Michael. Somebody's devoted to helping you. Somebody that's crossed over is devoted to helping you with this. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? It's going to happen this summer. It's time to lay down this burden. It's time for this to be put behind you, justice. All right, what else, Spirit? What else would you say to this person? Can I get a dream card for them, please, Holy Spirit? One at a time, please, so the reader can read the cards. I'm hearing Justin. I keep hearing the name Pamela. Okay. Unleash your inner power by doing the things you enjoy. Start with little moments. They will give you more strength for the next one. The more you nurture your needs, the more powerful you become. Baby steps. Baby steps. The hardest step is the first one. Let your dreams shift and shape. Just like your life shifts and shapes every day, ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? And if you're having an addiction, it's doubtful. Let's get you a goddess card. An inner goddess card. I want to give us one of these too. Let's see what message Spirit might have for you out of these. I noticed a while ago they were getting a little bit limber. They weren't quite as stuck together. Understanding and listening. understanding, and with you. Alright, Spirit, what card did you give us out of this deck for whoever's going through this? The fledgling. The fledgling again. Time for you to learn something new. Time for something new. And success. The fledgling and success. Remember what the fledgling means? Let's remind you. Dear one, when you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with the time of learning new things. It's time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step onto your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears, it's a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. And then number 39. Success. You must celebrate now as I do for you. You have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you are in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. This symbol requires you to keep working hard, lest you lose the knowledge you have gained. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud of yourself as I am proud of you. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Alright, Spirit, which goddess will we get for this individual who's going through this? Which goddess card would fit the situation best, Spirit? Thank you for waking me up and allowing me to do this reading, and I hope that it's in some way helped somebody to know that they can overcome the horrors of addiction, one day at a time. Alright, you got Shaman of Skulls, Polonia, and Freaking Beautiful. And then on the bottom of the deck, you have Daring Dreamer. Daring Dreamer. So let's just quickly see what some of these mean. What I do with the book. There it is. Shaman of Skulls, number 34. Shaman of Skulls. In your heart, you have been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are a part of the answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it is going to all work out, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid and so much that you will gain. Paeonia, number 27. Paeonia, however you say it. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving to those who are grateful and happy. Beautiful. And then number 16, Freaking Beautiful. is you are here to march to your own beat. You can be happy and free, whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you will lose your way, becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in and enjoy being yourself, you win. Amen, baby. Number 20. That's all we can be is ourselves. And if we're not, the world misses out on who we are and how beautiful we are. Now, this is Daring Dreamer. You don't need to adjust your dreams to fit in with what others say is realistic, sensible, or practical. Why seek to limit power of the universe with negative expectations? Be uncompromising with your heart's wisdom. Listen to what it wants and yearns for, and believe the universe has put those desires there and will show you every step to take to fulfill them. Do not allow someone else to make you feel like you should change who you are or what your heart truly yearns for. Not even a tiny bit, not even 1 single second. Gaze at the sky and say aloud, from my heart and my own free will, I invite the universe to bring to life these dreams of mine. And state your dreams for a beautiful life in a loving world. Amen. And I'm going to allow the universe to keep shaping me and helping me to do these videos, and know that Spirit has my back. And I love you guys. I appreciate you supporting the channel, all of your likes, subscribes, your comments, your feedback. Anything that I can get from you is appreciated. Even anything, if you have something, criticism that you want to point out to me, I'm open to that, because the way we grow is by allowing other people to constructively criticize us without getting offended. And so anything you want to say to me is always welcome on this channel. I love you guys. Let me get you some content. And if anybody needs any support or help or Narcan, I'm here. I have a compass. I have an archway. I have the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. I have give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. I have an owl. I have a fancy heart with a cross in it. I have a gear. I have 2 hearts connected. I have a fish. I have another peace sign. I have a 4-leaf clover. Maybe you're an Aryan brother. I have a Jesus thing. I have a key. I have a music note. I have a butterfly, a holly hobby, a windmill. I have the word love, a marijuana leaf. I have a fancy ball. I have a Jesus. I have a butterfly. I have another cross. I have a tower. I have a spaceship. I have a crown. Hand for intuition. Maybe you're a card reader. I have a sun. I have another hand for intuition. I have another music note. I have a starfish. I have an elephant. And I have a leaf for the fall. Thank you so much for the ball, please, Holy Spirit. I have a fancy heart. I have an anchor. I have a rocking horse for that baby. Can't hold on to it, but there it is. I have an infinity sign. I have a tramp stamp. I have 2 arrows. Maybe you have a Sagittarius placement. I have a feather. I have a lotus flower. I have an elephant. I have the word forever. I have a metal headgear. Maybe you like heavy metal. I have a world. And I have the word wish. For some reason, I'm hearing the name Allison. Alright, you guys, that's your reading. I hope it in some way helped. If you need anything, please reach out to me. I love you guys. I truly do love you. I don't just say that to be saying it. My heart is so full of love for you and gratitude for all of you being here. Thank you. Have a blessed day or night. And I'll see you when I get up in the morning with our daily reading. Bye-bye.